Jeremy Clarkson has built up a relationship with Alpine, but that could come to an end after the British Grand Prix. Jeremy Clarkson has jokingly claimed he is considering offering his services to Red Bull to become their mascot after Alpine's horror show at the British Grand Prix. Both Alpine drivers failed to finish at Silverstone last week when the TV star was invited as a guest. Max Verstappen won his sixth successive race and eighth of the season. The Red Bull driver is cruising to a third straight world championship. Clarkson has built up a relationship with Alpine in recent months. He delivered almost 1,000 bottles of his own beer to the team's factory in June after promising to do so if they had a podium finish at the Monaco Grand Prix. Esteban Ocon finished third on that occasion, but both he and Pierre Gasly were unable to finish at Silverstone. Clarkson, writing in his column for The Sun, says Alpine have jokingly said they don't want him back, so he may offer himself to Red Bull instead. He wrote, "I went to the British Grand Prix last weekend with my local team Alpine and, despite having me as a mascot, it wasn't their best race. One car broke down and the other was punted into retirement by Lance Stroll. I wrote afterwards to say thank you for the hospitality and have received a reply asking me never to join him again. Maybe I should offer my mascot services to Red Bull." Alpine currently sit down in sixth in the constructor standings. McLaren are in their sights ahead of the final two races before the summer break. Team principal Otmar Savnauer insists upgrades will come for the Hungarian and Belgian Grand Prix. He says there is still more room in the budget for further improvements. Savnauer said, "Our upgrades have worked this year and there's another significant one coming before the break. I hope that two will help, because the swing of relative competitiveness does that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to our next one. There's an upgrade in Hungary but not that big. Then there's a flaw in Spa. So putting all that together, and it's all additive, I think we should go well." From a cost cap perspective, we have the headroom. From an ATR, aerodynamic testing restrictions, perspective, that's where we have to decide how much compromise there is on the 24 car versus the 23 car. That will have to be a strategic decision as to what we continue to do. But as we sit here, today, most of our efforts are still on the 23 car, not on the 24 car. I'm always for upgrading the car as much as we possibly can. It will come down to what do we get out of that last upgrade. How much performance can we put on it?